We are joined by Fnatic, who are coming off of their match against NRG. We'll begin by taking questions from the remote media, and then we'll move to the in-house. Nerdcasts, you'll have the first question.
Hello, hello. Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator from the United States. First of all, commiserations on the loss. It was a tough one. This first question goes out to Boaster. Jake, we talked about, I think, on a previous press conference about your guys' resilience and how you consistently believe in those moments when you are down, how you're able to bring things back. Obviously, today on Abyss, we started to see some of that, and then it didn't come to fruition. What do you do in moments like this when that confidence doesn't come through? How do you manage that emotionally as an IGL, and how do you manage that with your team?
To be fair, you just reset and go next. And that was what happened on the Abyss. We're 11-1 down, so this is quite a feat, especially when you've got to pair into all the ultimates that are potentials and stuff like that. Things just have to go your way, similar to how it went their way on their attack side. And so we just keep playing, and then once it gets a bit closer, we'd start believing more and more. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get to unfortunately, we weren't able to get to the point at which you start really, really believing, and then you can see the energy. Yeah, I think that was it, really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. And may I have a follow-up?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. This one's going to be for Boaster as well. For round 10, if you can recall it, it was when I think Kayak went for hero play, and then Alpha had a bit of nerves. Who made the call for Kayak to make that hero play, to like do that? If you don't mind me getting specific. If it's too specific, then it's all good.
I don't even know what round 10 was.
Defense side, you guys pushed out, or Kayak pushed out solo.
He dashes on Ethan.
It's NRG.
Right? It's
in middle.
Ethan
It's
round, right? Where Ethan killed him.
Yeah, that was my bad. It was one of the things that I kind of made for them, but it was slightly wrong, and so it backfired and it didn't work for us. But that's how it goes, you know. You live and you learn. Unfortunately, we had to learn in the actual official. But yeah, I mean, that was my call, actually. I said for him to get in their face. I mean, if he wasn't there, it would have worked.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, you guys always, Boaster, you always have high spirits. Good luck in your guys' next matches to everyone on the team, and commiserations on the loss as always.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Miguel Soriano.
Hello, guys. Well, first of all, I'm sorry about the result today. I know it's not what you guys were expecting. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. And my question would be for Coach Milan. Back map 1 was crazy. It was overtime, and then map 2, the gameplay looked like a little off. Guys seemed like a little bit nervous. Was there anything from the NRG plan or something that you were like, it was hard to adapt to, something that surprised you on that second map?
No, I think I said to the boys already when we were backstage, but I think we just missed some shots. Like, that's maybe a very easy explanation to give, but I think normally we are a little bit more controlled in like closing out these and shutting down these side executes. And I think this time around it just got a little bit too hectic. The exact reason, I'm not sure. I'm not too worried about it now, but that's it.
Thank you so much. And if I may have a quick follow-up.
We're going to stick to one question per journalist just because we have a lot to get through.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll go next
Good
to
luck.
Sophia.
Hello, guys. Sophia from eSports Strategy. My question goes to Boaster as well. As the IGL, what do you think were the biggest challenge in this game, and where is the Boaster AT's crazy form in this series? Where did he end up?
So I think the reality of this game was the Ascent could have been ours if we were faster off the gas. I think I think we lost that really big round on the judge, and it kind of blew our economy and would have put them in a bad economy and would have put us maybe at an equal scoreline of like 4-4, which is juicy. and then we had some ultis coming up, but we just lost that round, and then we're back to being on a rubbish bias, and then it's like 4-1 or something. So I just think like those rounds like that can happen in a game, but they are just so brutal, and that's the big difference. If you want to win champs, you have to convert the easy rounds, and we didn't convert that round, and it was sad. The crazy form, yeah, it was cooking. I don't know though, I haven't seen it, but I think I did it all right. But other than that, like that's not why I'm here. I did that for fun, but I want to win, and I'm not happy with today. I think we can do much better, and I think the boys will know that, and we'll have our talk, and we'll reset, and we'll show our hunger, passion, and spirit, and we'll just try it again. You know, we still technically need 2 more wins.
That's true, as always. Thank you so much. Good luck for your next match.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Sierra.
Yes, hello. Sierra Zobi, freelance esport commentator from North America. Likewise, commiserations on the loss. This question goes over to Coach Milan. I think it was a big sentiment echoed on your team that you really wanted this win today because of the map pick ban advantage that coming in through the upper finals gives you, and you attributed that to the loss for Paper X in Toronto. So I was curious, what did you learn from that kind of preparation process and just the endurance of having back-to-back best of fives from Toronto that you're going to now bring into this, again, lower bracket back-to-back run and hopefully a chance in grand finals?
I mean, we prepared for every scenario to happen, right? Like either us making it through the upper into the grands or having to go the lower route. So we're not really. I don't think there's any significant changes for that. If you're talking about experience, this team has played what 5 best of 5s this year, maybe 4. I don't even. But I think we're very comfortable in that terrain. So I'm looking forward to that, honestly. And I think that us Paper X have that advantage over these other 2 teams where they have a little bit of they have played those long matches and they know what it's like to have to go for a 5 mapper or a 4 mapper, and that's on. Yeah, there's not much else to add there again. Sorry.
No, you're good. That was great. Thank you so much, and good luck in that lower run.
Thank you. We'll take the last question from the remote media before moving in-house. Golden, if you'd like to close us out for the remote folks.
Yeah, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, well, hello, I'm Golden from RGLG, and first of all, sorry Fnatic for the loss of today. You know, it's very anticlimactic to see mostly the second map. I think no one expected that performance of Fnatic. And my question is for Alfajir. Oh, Alfajir. First, since you were sick, do you think that the time that you weren't able to practice with the team or the fact that you were sick had affected your the performance that you had today? The performance of the day?
Yeah, I think I've been practicing for a long time with the team. After that match, I was in the practice all the time. So today I wasn't focused. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't in the game. It's not because of I'm sick or something. It's just maybe because I ate something bad or something. I don't know. I wasn't focused, but I will make sure I'm gonna be focused tomorrow.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you, and good luck in your next match.
We'll move on to the in-house media next. Go ahead.
So this question is for Alpha again. Was it tough to come back and play after being sick? And do you feel it affected your performance today?
I think it affected my confidence though, because I didn't feel confident as I do before. So when I was in the stage, I was like, when we losing and stuff, I was a bit worried about team and myself. But I think I'm warmed up now, so let's see tomorrow.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Ravish.
Awesome. Hey guys. It's Ravish here in Paris. What's up? I wanted to ask a question to Kayak actually. No, for the Kayak. Look, we talked a couple of days ago where you said, "I'm thinking I'm back," right? And you felt confident. You looked good out there too. Now, overall, how did you think about your performance today? How do you feel about going into tomorrow, right? And like, have you been able to maintain that locked-in mentality of you saying you being back and so on?
I'm out. I'm out today, but tomorrow I'll be back again. So I think it was decent. Like not our day. Like I think everyone can say that it wasn't our day for like team play or like some individual stuff. I kind of felt like alpha, to be honest. Like I was I was not in the game sometimes, especially on the start of us. And I think we just fine. I think just need to fix it for tomorrow, and I think we are good.
Makes sense. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we will close out with the man, the myth, the legend, Pedro Romero.
Appreciate that. Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Likewise, commiserations on this defeat. Still have another chance to bounce back in the lower bracket finals against whoever it is you guys take on. I'm going to send this question over to Boaster. NRG has been a team that has been renowned in recent days in this tournament regarding their prep work for a given match. And given that what we saw out of NRG, an improvement, a continuation of their form in today, what did you kind of see in their kind of prep work and the challenges that they brought to your team? And was there any variations from like how you've seen their play compared to like how you were preparing for them behind the scenes?
So we played a centre base. No, I think they played. They did their defaults. So the defense side, they obviously started Marder towards the B and mid one, but that's kind of where he played in the game. So I think they were just playing their game, honestly, with like knowing roughly what we do, which is kind of, if you're a good team, is all you need to do. Is if you've already got the stuff already placed, all you need to do is know roughly what they're doing, and then you'll have ideas of like how you can play around it. And so the Ascent game, yeah, it just felt like a kind of a normal game. We gave ourselves openings and we didn't manage to close the rounds that we should have closed out. And then when it came to our defense, I think, yeah, it was the same. Like they were just doing their rounds, and we know if they're going mid, they're going A, or they're going B, and we just react accordingly and play accordingly. I think the stage just changed the way you play in comparison to how you practice. And when it came to Abyss, like I said, I just think the Abyss, we were 2-1, and then we were 5v4 on a 2-1, and then we didn't play the situation right in my head, and it snowballed after that. And then they started getting ultimates, and every time we went for a retake, they had an ulti. And then obviously the economy is so brutal, because every time you lose a round, you're back to having a sheriff. They gain another round, they gain more orbs, and then you're playing your next buy round. You're like, oh great, they've got this ulti now that we have to worry about. So we're constantly on the back foot on Abyss, and that's why like the attack sides can be so brutal and so punishing, because the map is I was about to say something else, and I'm gonna say because the map is a bit dog, but I'd say yeah, you just get punished.
Appreciate that. Send this second one over to Crashies. Just want to know for your thoughts as to your point of view as to the difficulty of just having to play NRG, and also on top of that, just sort of the curiosity regarding the difference between the NRG that you played today and also the NRG kind of been with the previous year. Any kind of differences there as well?
Yeah, I think the rookies stepped up big today for them. Scuba, that second map was like 15-1 at one point. Brock on the first map was like firing as well. I definitely think they were just on fire today. We started pretty slow. It was just not our day, like we all said. I think it's a good loss for us to have. A lot of learnings to take out of it. We haven't really lost this tournament. We've been tested, but like we've came back, but we haven't really lost. So I think we're gonna take a lot out of this game. And then going into our next game, best of 5, like Milan said, we played like 4 or 5 best of 5s this year. I think it's going to be a much better Fnatic, so I'm not too worried.
Appreciate it.
Fnatic, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are joined by NRG, who are coming off of their victory against Fnatic. We'll begin with questions from the remote media and then move to the in-house. Nerdcast, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. First of all, I mean, the sun hasn't even come up on LA yet, so it's wild what you guys did today. Congratulations to all of you. Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator from the United States, just to first state that. This question goes to, if I have to pinpoint it, I would say to Scuba, Brock, and Mata and Bonkar. I know it's a lot of people, but anyone on the team can also answer. Bonkar, when I came out of the interview with you in stage 2, I looked at one of my other media and I said, these guys are making top 3. And now you guys are not only in top 2 guaranteed, but you're in the uppers on grand finals. The question is a bit about the macro of you guys as a team. The first part being growing pains at champs, What have you guys done? Obviously, all competitors, they believe that they're going to win. So it's not a question of did you believe you were going to be here, but it's more of a question of what have been some challenges that you had to overcome as a team. And that's why it also goes to Mata and Scuba and Brock as the rookies coming into this. You guys have, this is one of your first appearances here in international. What have been those growing pains?
First of all, I want to say that was a really good question. Like that was an excellently said question, but I feel like after every match that we've played, we've always had the mindset that there's something to learn, whether it's a win or a loss, it didn't really matter. And I just feel like our coach, Bonkar, has been really good at keeping us focused and keeping us on like a track to improve after each match. And I think everyone's pitched in an insane amount of effort to improving as well individually.
Yeah, I'd say, when we watch other teams play and we compare them to ourselves, we know that we're the better team when we're coming in. We know exactly the plan that we have together. And like Adam said, it's just teamwork with everyone pitching in on how to improve, just throwing out crazy ideas and crazy things we can do with our comps versus specific comps, whether it's attack or defense side, post plant, retakes, whatever it is, just everyone helping out all the time and 100% commit to it, just eat, sleep, breathe Valorant all the time.
Thank you so much. We'll move on to Miguel Soriano from Sons of KS Latam.
Thank you so much. Hello, guys. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. And first of all, congratulations on this big win. You guys are in grand finals now. But the deal is not done. My question would be for some. If I'm not mistaken, you've been in NRG ever since you started competing in Valorant. And now you're first stepping into your first Champs Grand Final. So what does this fit mean to you as a player, as an NRG house player, and after all the iterations the team have gone, what are the sensations of being in the grand final right now?
It feels great, obviously making any grand finals, but especially to do it at champs, I think it's one feeling that you really can't replicate. And yeah, I've been with NRG for a while. And, every time they put their trust in me as a player, and I owe it to them. And it's just our job to close it out.
Thank you so much, and best of luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Sophia from esports.gg.
Hello, guys. I'm Sophia from esports.gg. First of all, congrats on your win. My question goes to Ethan. Can we confidently say that this is the strongest this roster has felt since the start of the year? And how does it feel to be here for the second time, for being the first to be in the grand finals for the second time?
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the best iteration we've had. I think everyone's playing insane right now. I think we've all figured out how to bring the best out of each other, which props to everyone on the team to doing that. And yeah, feels good to be here again. I think we're in a really good spot. So we'll see you guys on Sunday.
We'll be there. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Golden.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Golden from RDLG, and my question goes to Bonkar and Ethan. And this question is, first of all, congratulations on reaching grand finals. It's been no one expected NRG at the start of the year to be one of the best teams in the world. And one of the things that amazed today was how NRG performed in the base, almost closing the a map with a amazing result. So how was the preparation against Fnatic in this map?
You can go ahead, Bob.
I mean, just prep as normal, we treat every enemy the exact same way. We know how they play. Prep was good. We predicted pretty much the map outcomes. Those gonna happen. The veto and everything. It was just solid prep, and shout out to the guys following the prep and executing on the prep, because that's the actual hard thing to do, to still play your own game at the same time as you're countering the enemy team and figuring out how you want to play with your prep, so to say.
Thank you. We'll move
Thank
on
you.
to Sierra.
Yes, hello. Sierra Zobi, freelance esport commentator from NA. My question goes over to Scuba. Obviously, I got to chat with you a little bit right after you qualified for champs, and out of all of the teams attending, you said you wanted to go up against Fnatic, and you got to have that opportunity now to punch your ticket to grand finals. So I just wanted to ask, how was the experience? Did it live up to your expectations, or would you want a rematch against them in the grand finals over DRX or PRX?
I can't say I do want a rematch against them, but I think it will be them in the grand finals, if I'm being honest. And how it felt when we first came out and we were warming up, Sam said, the crowd's not on our sides, guys. Like, this should piss you off. And it really did piss me off. So I'm going to give that to the main reason how I played so well in Abyss. And yeah, just it was a great feeling.
Perfect. Yeah, congratulations. It was a standout performance, and good luck in grand finals.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Adi Adian from VLR. It seems you're having mic issues. We'll come back to you. We'll move to questions in the room if you'd like to go ahead.
First of all, congrats on the win today and qualifying to grand finals. This question is for Scuba. You had a great series today. From your perspective, what do you think was Fnatic's biggest weakness, and how were you able to take advantage of it?
What was their biggest weakness? I would just say during like post plants on both sides of the map, we had like a very good read on them, and we knew what we wanted to do against it, and it ended up working perfectly for us. So I would give main props to Bonk and Strong for that read we had on post plants, and yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Niall from the Score Esports, and my question's for Ethan. I just want to know what similarities you see between your run with EG back in 2023 versus your run this year with this group of guys.
Vibes are pretty similar. I think any team that makes it this far in the tournament, especially champs, is gonna be a special group of players. And at the end of the day, I think just how you work as a team is the biggest part. So we work incredibly well as a team. Us five, coaches, staff, everybody. It's like a family. So that's usually what brings you this far.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pedro?
Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Likewise, congrats on the victory to Devi, moving on to the grand finals, and an incredible achievement for this team so far in this competition. I want to ask Strong for your thoughts as to what was the preparation like for this matchup against Fnatic. Obviously, quite a tight affair in map 1 and an absolute domination in map 2. So what was the prep like, and how did that prep get executed from your point of view?
Yeah. I guess the thing I'd say about it is we were pretty confident that they were going to pick Ascent. It's been a very important map for them the entire time. Obviously, they play an extremely unusual comp, so we had to call in favors basically to make sure that we could scrim against that before we actually got to the match, and we actually did that. And I think, I'll be honest, if we didn't scrim against that the last couple of days, we probably don't win that match, right? Because it's such an unusual comp. It's one of those things where seems straightforward, but it works. There's a lot of like little intricacies, a lot of weird ways it works that you wouldn't expect naturally. So that was super important for us. Like we anticipated a pick on that, and almost certainly it was going to be between that and Bind realistically. And on the Abyss, it was. I mean, I think people maybe underestimate our Abyss just in terms of the general strength of it, right? Because it's always been a good map for us. It was a good map for us in previous iterations of the roster. I remember when we played the grand finals at Super Valorant League in the preseason this year. First map was Abyss. I think everyone was expecting us to lose to Gen G. We 13-4'd them. I would say with Fnatic, it's because Fnatic ultimately are one of those teams. They're the epitome of the team that's practiced one kick 10,000 times, right? You can always read Fnatic, but that doesn't actually let you beat Fnatic. And I've been on the receiving end a lot of that because I was in Vitality for 2 years. I played Fnatic, I think 3 times in EMEA. I think we lost every time. knowing what they're going to do is not enough. And I mean, obviously, that's why credits the players here, because we actually managed to work really well on the prep. But it was just a matter of, there's a lot of dry running. It was a lot of, this is what they're going to do. You know, we know what they're going to do. How are we going to react to it? How are we going to? It was a lot of that basically. It took a. They were harder team to prep, I think, than most teams because of that. Even though you can kind of read a lot of what they were doing. So yeah, it was. Yeah, it was not easy to prep them. But as you can see, obviously the results went great, and we got the win, so we can't complain.
A quick follow-up to the rest of the entire team, given how map 2 ended up with a resounding victory. Did you guys even expect for that map to play out as it did? Open-ended to anyone that would like to answer.
Which map?
Map 2.
Map 2? Yeah, honestly, when I found out they picked defense, yeah, I expected it to go that way. I think there was a stat that they were close to 26-0 on their attack side last 2 maps on Abyss. If that's true, then very surprised they picked defense. So yeah.
And we'll close out with Ravish.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? How you guys doing? Congrats on the win. Let's go. Hi, it's Ravish. Real quick, I wanted to toss it over to the whole team on this one. Just a pretty open-ended question. Now, ideally, y'all come back Sunday, y'all on fire. Let's say you win champs, right? Ideally, who gets to get the trophy first? Who takes it home first, bro?
One of the rookies for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely the rookies.
Whoever they give MVP to, they'll get right.
Yeah.
Managed by Rye.
I agree, you're managed by Rye.
Yeah. Our manager, right?
All right.
The hidden MVP of the tournament.
You shout out right. Hopefully, it doesn't get steer out of it. That'd be kind of crazy. And also follow up as well. Sam, have you paid off Shanks yet to not root for you guys yet, or not, bro?
Honestly, I don't even know if he's watching. I know he's here, but I don't even know if he has a booth. But honestly, he's been like off stream supporting me, so it's been working. So whatever works.
All right, as long as it works. Cheers, guys. GG's. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
NRG, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. This will conclude the press conference.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.